Nosotros vamos a hablar de los verbos de rutina. So we're going to start talking about our routine. Okay, what do you do daily? And that's the present, simple present. Okay, so these are some initial verbs, and that we are going to practice. And this is an introduction to talking more, speaking more, using the verbs, and to start conjugating the verbs seriously. You're gonna see this more. This is an introduction, and you're gonna see this complete thing in SPA 102. Okay, so for now, let's practice this ones. Okay, and we're gonna use first person for now. Okay, so verbos. Me levanto. Levanto is to get up. Me ducho. Okay, so you can see here having a shower. Me ducho. And have in mind, for example, in my country, we don't have baths. We have bathtubs, but it's not very common. So most of the places we have showers. Okay, I don't know Europe. So me ducho o me baño. That's the same thing. Me ducho o me baño. Me visto. I get dressed. Desayuno. I have breakfast. Voy al trabajo. I go to work. Comienzo a trabajar. I start work. Y almuerzo. Almuerzo. Have lunch. Okay? So repita, por favor. Me levanto. Me ducho. Me visto. Desayuno. Voy al trabajo. Comienzo a trabajar. Y almuerzo. Okay? So if you notice here, you see here that you have me levanto, but you don't say me desayuno. Okay? You say me levanto y desayuno. You say me ducho, but I don't say me almuerzo. I say me visto, but I don't say me comienzo a trabajar. There are two types of verbs in Spanish, reflexive and non-reflexive. What is a reflexive verb? A reflexive verb is actions that you do to yourself, to your body. When you say me levanto, levantarse, it's yourself. You have that movement yourself in your body. Me ducho, you're doing an action to your body. Y me visto, you are doing an action to your body. Okay? So if you have a kid, so it's gonna be different because they don't. You have to like take him out of the bed. You have to give them a shower, and you have to get the kids dressed. So the verb can either be reflexive and non-reflexive depending on the situation. But when you are doing the action to your body, you have to say that is a reflexive verb. And in this case, we're gonna see me. Me levanto. First person is me. Me ducho y me visto. Desayunar, it's not a reflexive verb. So you say yo desayuno. Yo voy al trabajo. Yo comienzo a trabajar. Yo almuerzo. As I mentioned before, it's very important to know if the verb ends in ar, er, or ir. You have to know the verb in the infinitive so you can conjugate the verb. So levantar is ar, so it's me levanto. Duchar is ar, so it's me ducho. Almorzar is ar, okay, but pay attention that almorzar changes the spelling when you conjugate. So that happens with some verbs. So almorzar, almuerzo. Yo almuerzo. Okay? Comienzo a trabajar. So verb ar, comenzar. And when you conjugate the verb, the spelling changes. Comienzo a trabajar. Okay? Desayunar is a verb ending in ar. Desayuno. Ir is an irregular verb. So ir al trabajo cambia todo. So changes everything. Voy al trabajo. Vestir is a verb ending in ir. Me visto. The good news for now is that all verbs, when conjugated in the first person, all the verbs end in o. Okay? So repita. Me levanto. Me ducho. almuerzo, comienzo a trabajar, desayuno, voy al trabajo y me visto. ¿Está bien? So, por ejemplo, that's what I was talking about. So, hablar termina con la ar, correr termina en vestir termina en ir. These verbs here, the conjugation ar. So, for all of them in the first person, yo hablo, yo corro, yo visto. So, our verbs and here, pay attention that vestir changes the spelling. So, when the verb ends in ir, change the spelling, but when you have third nosotros, it comes back to again. So nosotros vestimos, and this is vosotros that we are not going to see vosotros here. Okay, vestís y visten. Okay, so pay attention. Ar, tú hablas, usted, él, ella habla, nosotros hablamos, y ellos, ellas hablan. So the verb is ar, the conjugation is a. Habla, a, a. El verbo correr, yo corro, corres, corre, corremos y corren. Okay? E. Okay? So verbs air and ear, they are the same conjugation. Air and ear, they are basically the same conjugation. So ear also ends in e. Vistes, viste, pero here vestimos, nosotros nos vestimos y visten. Okay? So we're going to use a lot a verb called, a site called SpanishDictionary.com, which is for verb conjugation. So you're going to click here. So if you click here, you go to this verb, and por ejemplo, you have the verb here, vestir. Okay? So you have here the verb vestir. So you type here, you have the verb vestir. So when you search for the verb, so you come here and you have the conjugation for the verb. So you come here and you also have here the pronunciation. You can click here and here the way the verb is pronounced. Okay, so you can say, por ejemplo, visto. I think I'm not sharing the computer sound, so maybe you can't hear that. But if you click here, you have it. For this now, we are using the first column, okay? Present. Pretérito is past, simple past, and the future. So this we're going to see more in SPA 103, okay? But we're going to use this column for now. So when we start working with verbs seriously, this is going to be a very important friend to you. That's this site, SpanishDict.com, okay? So make note of that, okay? So that's how you conjugate the verbs. But we're going to practice it much, much more. So this is it for now. So what you can do, you can write your routine. So me levanto, me visto. You can start practicing the verbs. I'm going to add some exercises here for you to practice, okay? So, próximos pasos, estudie la postilla, telling the time, mire los videos, watch the videos y haga sus tareas semanales. La próxima semana es la semana 10. Don't miss week 10. It's our last week, so don't miss that week. So nos vemos. Tenga una buena semana. Si tiene alguna pregunta, por favor, llámame. If you have any question, please contact me, okay? Muchas gracias por asistir.